Welcome to Sculpt and Stretch. In today's practice, we will stretch and move together and activate the core through stability and strength postures. Remember, this is your practice. Take a moment to set an intention and make modifications where needed. I am so thankful that you are here today. Today we're going to start seated on the mat. Go ahead and reach the arm up and over towards the left side, making sure that your opposite sit bones are grounded, and then reaching over towards the right, feeling that nice side stretch here. Coming back up to center, go ahead and give yourself a nice little neck roll, one direction, and then the other direction, really feeling the muscles in the neck begin to relax. You can take one hand and further that stretch just slightly to one side and then to the other. Good. Releasing your hands, coming forward into a forward fold, feeling this stretch in the hips. Good. Go ahead and come into a cobbler's pose, bringing the bottoms of the feet together, opening up those hips and grounding the sit bones, and then using your elbows to help open up those inner thighs just a little bit more, or you can bring your forehead to your feet to deepen that stretch. Inhale, reaching up, and then exhale into a seated twist, looking over the right shoulder. Grounding through the sit bones, reaching the head up. Inhale, both arms, and seated twist in the opposite direction. Nice. Coming out, bringing the knees together, we're going to come into a tabletop position, going into cat and cow. So starting in that cat position, rounding the shoulders in the back, and exhale, inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale, cow. Two more times. Exhale. And inhale as you extend and open the heart. Exhale. And inhale. Good. Moving into a child's pose, really reaching forward with the fingertips. And then slowly rounding through each vertebrae, lowering into a cobra, making sure you're keeping your neck long, shoulders down. Moving back into your child's pose, feeling that stretch through the back. And then rounding through once again into cobra. Good, pressing the mat back into child's pose. And then rounding through once again into your cobra. And pressing back one final time into your child's pose, rounding through the back and shoulders, letting the head drop, feeling that stretch. Now move into a tabletop position. We're going to reach our left arm forward, right leg back, hold, activate the core, bring belly button to spine, reaching, stable, and bringing legs and arm down, switching to the other side now. Once again, belly button to spine, really keeping the hips and the shoulders nice and even here. And now tucking toes under, hovering the knees just about 2 inches off the mat. Good. Hold, activate the quadriceps, and then stretch back into your downward facing dog. Here, begin to walk out your downward facing dog, feeling the right and left hamstring begin to stretch. Good. Breathing here. And roll through into a high plank. Bringing the knees down into a caterpillar, knees, chin, chest, and then press into a cobra pose. Pressing back into the hands, coming back into your child's pose once again. Breathe and stretch that back. Holding here. And then tucking the toes underneath, coming into another downward facing dog. Once again, if you need to move and stretch through this, you can. Good. Walking the feet forward to the hands, root to rise. Inhale, reaching tall, and thumbs to heart center. Inhale, reach, and swan dive forward. Coming down to the mat, half lift here, drawing belly button to spine, and then lower. Forward fold. So take a moment here, moving your legs, letting your arms either grasping opposite elbows, letting the head be heavy. Breathing nice and deep here in your forward fold. Good. Coming into a half lift once again, lower down, all the way back, stepping right and left to plank, and then lower through caterpillar into a cobra posture, lowering down, tucking toes, lifting hips, finding that downward face dog. Good. Right leg lifts nice and high here. Three-legged dog. And then bring the foot all the way through the hands and find your warrior two. So opening up the arms, opening up the chest, reaching forward and back, and then peaceful warrior, reaching upper arm towards the back foot, rounding into it, an extended side angle hold. Peaceful warrior. Good, stretching and extended side angle. Nice, one more time. Peaceful warrior here. Extended side angle. And stretch and hold here, really reaching the fingertips up and over the head. Excellent. Coming into warrior two, once again, straightening that front leg and finding your triangle posture. Feeling that stretch as you reach the fingertips up towards the sky, opening the chest and breathing. Inhale and exhale. Good. Coming back through warrior two, and then slightly pigeon toe the toes towards midline and come into a wide-legged forward fold, letting that head be nice and heavy. You can shake it no and nod it yes. Feeling the lengthening through the spine here. Slowly come up into a shoulder roll, opening the chest, and then moving into warrior two on the other side. So we're just going right into that other side, moving back into peaceful warrior, and then through into extended side angle, reaching over the head, back into peaceful warrior, activating that core, extended side angle. Good, and reaching up and back, long neck, and extended side angle. Breathing here, finding warrior two, straightening the front leg and reaching forward, forward, forward until you can't any further, tipping forward to find triangle posture on the other side. If you need to use a block or place your hand on your shin, you can do that as well. Really open the chest here. And breathe nice and deep. Coming back through warrior two. Cartwheel the arms over and up. Inhale as you bring the legs together into a standing posture and thumbs to heart center. Good. Coming to the middle of your mat, we're going to go into our balancing posture. So really ground through this right side as you lift the left foot to ankle, maybe shin, or maybe all the way to the inner thigh, avoiding that knee joint. Really press foot into leg, leg into foot, creating stability. And if you wish, you can reach your fingertips towards the sky, shoulders down, neck long. Breathe, activate the core. Good, bringing hands back to midline and going through on the other side. So grounding that supporting leg, bringing foot up, and really pressing foot into leg, leg into foot. Feel the core begin to activate. And then as a final extension, you can reach your fingertips up towards the sky. Breathe and hold and release. Bringing hands to midline, bringing foot back down. Vinyasa flow here as we step to the top of the mat. Inhale and exhale as you swan dive forward, bringing hands to shins, half lift, lower down. This time walk or hop legs back, chaturanga to upward facing dog. Tuck toes, lift hips, downward facing dog here, breathing nice and deep. Good, rolling through, lowering the knees and finding a child's pose, stretching through the back. Nice. Inhale. Good, and exhale into a table, and then we're going to lower down into our cobra, nice and slow. When you're ready, coming all the way down to the belly, reaching left hand to left foot, reaching right arm forward, lift foot and hand in a half boat posture, reaching foot and hand towards sky, activating that lower back. Breathe, flex the foot, and then exhale down, bending left arm and left knee only in a half frog position, just breathing, relaxing. Good. Releasing down, coming to the other side, so right hand to foot. Activate as you reach left arm forward, flexing foot, reaching foot all the way to the sky. Breathe, hold, stretch, and release. Left arm, left leg bend, resting in a half frog position on the other side. Breathing in and out, bringing that heart rate down. Good. Slowly press up into a seated position. We're going to extend the right leg to the side, bringing left foot to inner thigh, grounding through the sit bones. Good. Inhaling, left arm up and over, feeling a nice stretch here on the inner thigh. Looking up towards that arm if you wish. Continue to keep the shoulders nice and open. And then now turning towards the leg, coming into a half forward fold, feeling the hamstring begin to stretch here. Continue to breathe. With each exhalation, come further into the stretch. Switching to the other side now, extending left leg, bringing right foot to inner thigh. Inhale as you bring the arm up and over, shoulders stay down, neck is nice and long. Feeling the stretch along the side body here. And then turn, rotate to face the extended leg and stretch your hamstrings, continuing to breathe. Good. Slowly come up and bringing both legs together. We're going to come into a seated forward fold. Bring that belly button towards spine and reaching towards the feet. Try not to let your back curve, feeling a strain on your lower back. Really feel the lengthening through the legs. Inhale and exhale here. Coming up, roll the shoulders back. And we're going to come into a reverse child's posture. So bringing the knees in towards the chest. You can roll them to one side and then maybe to the other side. Letting the left knee come into the chest, extending right leg, and the knee into the side body here, opening up the hips. Feeling that stretch. And then bringing forehead to knee, lifting right leg for 8 and lower. 7 and lower. Continue to breathe. 6. Good. 5. Really hug the chin into that chest. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Excellent. Lowering, bringing both knees into chest here. You can rotate the ankles once again in a reverse child's pose. And then we're going to extend the left leg. Go ahead and lower it to the mat and hug right knee into chest. You can move it out to the side to get a little bit more of a hip rotation here. Breathing nice and deep. Good. And when you're ready, bring that forehead to knee and raise and lower for 8, 7, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering down. Good. Reverse child's one last time. Good. And open up into a happy baby, grasping the outer edges of the feet and rocking slowly side to side. Good. Bringing the feet down, coming into a bridge posture. So making sure that the back is domed, you're bringing the shoulders underneath you, using the hands to press the hips up to the sky. Continue to breathe here, squeezing the glutes together. Good. And lower down. Hug the knees in, finding that reverse child's. We're going to go into our bridge one more time. If wheel is in your practice, you can do that here. But bringing the feet back down to the mat, hips coming up towards the sky, pressing the mat away from you, feeling that stretch, and begin to lower down. Excellent. One last reverse child's. You can rock back and forth, move the feet, and coming into our final posture, Shavasana. Really letting the hips fall open, feet fall to the side. Palms are facing towards the sky. Shoulders are open, releasing the stomach and the chest. Release the lines, the wrinkles around your eyes and your forehead and your mouth, letting those muscles relax. Let your lips part and bring the tongue off the roof of your mouth. And breathe. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, telling your body it's time to wake up. You can stretch your arms over your head, and then when you're ready, roll over onto one side, and then come into a seated posture here. Inhale, nice and big, and exhale, bringing thumbs to heart center. When you find peace within yourself, you become the kind of person who can live at peace with others. Thank you for joining me. See you soon.